as it flickered in the light, I had to stop and try to understand. It seems so long since you've been gone. The faded images that were captured on the run bring back the memories somebody to be mine, someone to hold me, someone to help me pass the time. I need somebody, not anybody. I need somebody, not just anybody. Somebody, I need somebody to be free, no inhibition, no imposition upon me. I need somebody, not anybody. I need somebody, not just anybody.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Comedy Sports Digital. Let's meet tonight's referee, Patrick Electrical Short.
Thanks very much, Jay Rambo. Welcome to CSC Portland Saturday night. By a show of hands, how many people are here to see Comedy Sports for the very first time? Pretty good. How many people have never seen Comedy Sports before? Great. Well, what you're going to see is competitive improvisational comedy brought to the World Wide Web, virtually everywhere. I'll be your referee tonight. My name is Patrick Short. You don't need to remember that whole thing. Whenever I yell, "Hey fans," you yell, "Hey ref." Hey fans.
Hey ref.
Cool. Thanks, Jay. By the way, the rest of the fans can yell in chat, and many of them are doing that right now. Thank you so much. So if you haven't seen us before, it's competitive because we have two teams, one team wearing red, one team wearing blue, competing for laughs and points. One team wins, one team loses, and that's all up to you, tonight's loyal fans. It's improvisational because, despite the medium, we make everything up as we go along based on your suggestions. Comedy, because that's what the business license says. So, there are fouls that I, as the referee, call. And the first one is critically important. I need everybody at home to help me with this with the arm gestures, please. It's the brown bag foul. Let's do that again. Please use your own arms. The brown bag foul. The brown bag foul is called if somebody says something lewd, crude, lascivious, racist, sexist, Marxist, or too soon. If this happens, I blow the whistle, throw the flag, and the offending player has to wear a brown paper sack over their head for the remainder of that scene or game. If any of our players have failed to provide themselves with a brown paper bag, should the foul be called on them, their team will lose additional points. So the brown bag foul can be called on you, tonight's loyal fans. So if you say stuff in the chat that's lewd, crude, lascivious, racist, sexist, Marxist, or too soon, you're going to get the bag. But it's really virtual, and it means that our chat goddess or one of our other co-hosts might be kicking you off of the webcast for a while. Don't go there. Let's play to the top of our intelligence. It's hard enough for us to do that anyway. We don't need your help dragging us down. Cool. Thanks. All right. The second kind of foul I'll call is the groaner foul. Say that with me with the arm gestures, please. It's the groaner foul. The groaner foul is called when somebody goes for the low joke, the pun, just not helping the scene out, just going for their own fun, and people groan in disgust, or they groan on chat. So nothing I do reaches this low level of comedy, but Jay Rambo frequently can. Jay, could you give us an example of a groaner foul?
Hey, Pat, why are fish so smart?
I don't know why fish are so smart. Why?
Because they're always in school.
Ooh, that's a groaner. Also too soon. But so if somebody says something like that, they're going to have to apologize sincerely to you, tonight's loyal fans. You have a chance to accept or reject the apology. Accept it, play continues. If you reject it, the team loses a point or more and whatever dignity they might have left. So let's practice your important part of tonight's match, and that's giving us suggestions to operate from. So first, let's start with typing in your first name. Go. Let's get a lot of first names. See what happens there. Okay, fantastic. A lot of names are coming in. You guys are much more quick on the keyboard than I would be. All right, let's switch that now to, let's get some occupations. And some of these, think carefully because we might use some of these later. Occupations, please. Cool. Keep going on the occupations, but start thinking about something that you need to look up on the World Wide Web, like using the Google, for instance, something you might want to look up, or an area of expertise, something like that. Cool. So keep that going. And could I have a couple of relationships between two people, if we could? You know, like married couple might be something, but you can have other things that you might want to throw in there. You're more clever than we are. And finally, of course, in a tradition stretching back 27 years here at CSC Portland, your favorite ABBA song. And not Dancing Queen, because Dancing Queen is not what I want. Okay. So if anybody types in Waterloo or SOS, you're the winners. Excellent. Oh, Fernando's good too. Thank you very much in chat. All right. So that's how it works. You type in stuff and our chat goddess, Marianne Rambo, will be dishing us the suggestions, and we'll be getting some more from you later as well. But now it's time to meet the teams. I'm going to turn it over to Jay, reading Rambo. And let's meet tonight's teams, Jay.
Thank you, Pat. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's match between the blue team and the red team. First off, it's the blue team, featuring number 3, Brooke E. Monster Chamberlain. Number 42, Amy Zing Gray. And the captain, number 52, Dr. Dave Dangerous. And keep those virtual hands going, and let's welcome the red team, featuring number 37, Bill I. W. Cernensky. Number 64, Amanda Karma Camillo. And the red team captain, number 38, Betsy Easy Bean Green. And once again, you've already met him. It's tonight's referee.
Turn that off. Turn that off.
Patrick Electrical Short.
Thank you very much, Jay Rambo. Somebody's going to be docked something for turning that music on there. All right. That was awesome, actually. That joke goes back many years as well. Hey, Amanda, turn your camera off. Cool. That was a perfect moment. I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, periodically tonight I'll be calling players or captains on the field, and I'm going to say on the field in a rhythm, and I want you to say it with me. So right now, let's call the captains on the field.
I'm trying to get in here. I'm unable to start my video.
Okay.
I'm here.
Well, we can probably help you with that. In the meantime, Dr. Dave, do a little dance.
Hey.
Yay! I made it.
Excellent. All right, Captain and Dr. Dave, Captain Betsy. All right, let's
Betsy, shall we shake hands?
Let's do it.
Really well done. Okay. For those of you at home, we are maintaining social distance. They're not within miles of each other. All right. So let's do a coin flip to determine who's going to call the first game. And
all right, let's do this.
for this coin flip, I would like you to guess the number between 1 and 100 that I currently have in my brain. All right. Betsy, you get to go first.
77.
You didn't get to go first, Betsy. So
I tried.
But now you can guess.
Thank you. 37.
Cool. It was actually 81. 77 was very, very close. So Dr. Dave wins the toss, even though he doesn't know how to play by the rules.
That's all right.
It's okay. We'll see how that works.
Okay.
Betsy.
I'm just so excited.
I know.
There you go. You are excited. It's clear. So what exciting game do you want to open with?
Wikipedia. Since we're all on the computer, let's play Wikipedia.
That's
Oh,
great.
that's a fantastic game to go. Go prepare your teams while I
Yes,
talk.
sir.
Excellent. For the game of Wikipedia, it's like you got to look something up, right? So it's going to be like you've clicked on a page and you have a bunch of experts talking to you. So we asked for some areas of expertise, Marianne, before. Could we have an area of expertise from our chat?
Absolutely. We have a great area of expertise from Delina. She suggested zoologist.
Excellent. Zoologists or zoology will be our suggestion. So what's going to happen in this game is we're going to call all the players back onto the field in just a moment. And then we will select one from the red team. Since the blue team jumped the gun on the coin toss, the red team gets to start. And they'll start talking in their area of expertise, which is zoology. Now, if they make a mistake or there's some factual issues or some emotional problems, one of the other team members from the other team can challenge. And if I accept the challenge, they get to take over the lecture. The team in possession at the end of 90 seconds of actual lecturing will win 5 points in this first round. So let's bring our teams on the field.
All right.
All right, we're good to go. And make sure that players that you are unmuted, because again, tonight, anybody speaking while they are muted will lose 1 point or more for their team. Okay. All right. Red team, you get to start. Captain Betsy, who's going to start for your team?
That's going to be Bill. I dubbed B. Cernansky.
Okay, thank you, Bill. On zoology. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Zoology is the study of animals in nature, or in zoos, it is very widely spread. Animals come in all flavors and sizes. They come very small.
Challenge.
Yes, Brooke.
Animals come in all styles and looks, not necessarily all sorts of flavors.
That's probably a better choice of words. Brooke, please take over.
There are a lot of animals that are incorporated in the study of zoology. You can study bears, you can study wild horses, you can study deer, you can study the little tiny little mices that run around in the fields too. It's really important that all these animals are really incorporated in the entire ecosystem of this planet. We love to see little animals running around outside.
Challenge.
Yes, Betsy.
I make exception with seeing mice running around.
Okay, that's fair enough. Many people do. Betsy, take over.
Also involved are pretty much all the rodents. That means squirrels, that because they are rats with tails, and rats because they can actually collapse their backs and then go underneath a surface of a quarter. And that, only out of that, they can jump 6 feet high from where they're standing.
Yes, Dr. Dave.
Rats, no way can they jump 6 feet high.
They can.
Well,
No
it may be actually possible, but I still want Dr. Dave to take over.
Fair.
Continue.
Thank you. In addition to the mammalians, there's the reptilians, there's the cephalopods, there's insecti, there's arachnids.
Challenge.
There's
Yes, Dr.
Cephalopods.
Sure, I accept that. Take over, Bill.
Cephalopods include such things as whales and dolphins.
Challenge.
Yes, Dr. Dave.
No, cephalopods do not include whales. Whales are mammals. Cephalopods are octopi, squid, and other marine invertebrates.
That's why you're the doctor. Continue.
Other marine invertebrates such as anemones, I think I said that wrong, urchins, clams, mussels.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Yes, Amanda.
I've heard it pronounced anemone.
Yeah, I definitely said that wrong.
Yeah, there you go. Amanda, take
Sorry.
over.
Yes, popularized in the famous movie Finding Nemo, an anemone can be a home for clownfish or can just live on their own in the ocean.
Challenge.
Yes, Amy.
Not until they're 17.
I think that's correct. Go.
It's important to talk about taxonomy when talking about zoology. This is the organization and the way that we find animals when we're looking for different families and if the animals are related. There's this whole big family tree. It's genus and species and family and
Challenge.
wagons. And
Yes, Betsy, challenge.
She's wavering, and all she's talking about is family, but nothing specific about family.
She was wavering in a big way. There are 20 seconds left. Betsy, go.
So the best family that you can describe in the animal kingdom is lions, because the lion.
Yeah, Brooke.
I think my family is pretty awesome.
Oh, I accept that, but not accepting the challenge. Please continue, Betsy. 12 seconds.
But challenge.
Dr. Dave.
Lions are not a family. Lions are a species.
That's absolutely correct. Please continue. 12 seconds.
Taxonomy is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, which has a really fun mnemonic, which is King Philip climbed over the wall, got shot.
Yes, Betsy.
He's overcomplicating it, and I'm lost.
It's complicated. Please continue, Dr. Dave. 5
Yeah.
seconds.
Sorry,
Challenge.
it's just complicated.
Bill,
He forgot siblings.
I believe you're correct. Please continue. 4 seconds.
Siblings are a part of the
Challenge.
family.
Yes, Amy.
There's a Mother's Day, there's a Father's Day. Where's the Siblings Day? They're not going to notice.
Wow, that's heavy, man. I'm going to let you take over with 2 seconds left.
Butterflies.
Challenge.
And that's time. That challenge was too late. All right, blue team wins that round. Jay Rambo, tell us about the score.
That makes the early score blue 5, red 0. Back to you, Pat.
Thank you so much, Jay. All right, blue winning that means that blue gets to play first in the team choice round. So say it with me, blue captain on the field. Hey, all right,
Hey,
Dr. Dave.
hi. That was
Good
fun.
to see you. And what game would you actually, I got to do things in the right order here online. What kind of suggestions do you need for your game?
Okay.
Actually, for this game,
we would
Pat,
like
don't
to
we need to
start with
send someone
a
out of the room
fictional-
first?
Yeah, okay, hang on. You're cool. We do need to send somebody out of the room, and that's a good time because it looks like Dr. Dave froze. So who's
I'll
going?
go.
I'm sorry, I missed that?
I'll go.
Okay. Say goodbye now.
Am I
Amy has
back?
been banished from the room.
Okay, yes, Amy is out.
Am I
So-
back?
You
Yes.
are back. Yep.
Okay, good.
Cool. Thank you. Sorry about that. I probably caused that using my roughly powers. All
Well
right.
done.
Thank you. So what kind of suggestions do we need here?
A well-known fictional character.
Well-known fictional character.
Yeah.
So fire that away.
Dawn has suggested Superman.
Superman.
Superman. Great. And again, Amy does not know what this is. And a life event that normally we would not associate with Superman or superheroes. Something that they would do or something that they would be looking forward to.
Let's take a look. Susan has suggested a wedding.
Superman and wedding.
Sure.
Got it. Superman and wedding.
Okay. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to presume that we're playing the seldom played game of press conference. And in press conference, Amy will be giving a press conference and being grilled by reporters. Only Amy doesn't know at the beginning that she's Superman and that she's talking about a wedding. I'm not going to specify whose wedding, but a wedding. Could be Superman's wedding. Could be kind of interesting. All right. Let's all count together 3, 2, 1, and then Marianne will bring Amy back from the waiting room. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and
Yes.
let's bring her back.
Amy Zing Ray.
Ah,
All right, blue team on the field. All right, players, you ready?
Yes.
Again.
friends, colleagues, family, and ancestors and progeny, thank you for coming today. I'm very honored to be in your presence, and I'm happy to answer any questions any of you might have right now. Yes, Roger.
Oh, hello. Sorry, Lois. I didn't mean to steal your thunder. Well, we were just wondering how things went on your last big adventure. Whether there had been any metals that had caused you any problems, or any particular villains that had given you fits. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Of course, in every adventure, some villains must fall.
Of course.
So of course you have to expect some bumps in the road.
And some of those bumps would be rather rocky, wouldn't they?
Yes, well put.
Yeah, and those rocks might be made of any element, really, such as argonite or masonite.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Diane.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Lois. It's good to see you again. So I'd like to know, first number question is, why tights?
Because tights are the future. Mine are not just only tights, they're tights with pockets. They're really more of a legging, There's a difference between tights and leggings. There's a thickness involved and a stretchiness factor. I prefer leggings, really.
Did you make them yourself?
Oh, yes, I did.
Excellent. Thank you.
And while we're on the subject of apparel, many of us want to know why the underwear on the outside? Why the underwear on the outside?
It's not underwear. It's a simple answer. It's not underwear. It's outerwear.
Well, it looks like red briefs, right? So we all are to just simply assume that it's underwear.
Who let this guy in? I don't know.
I work for the Metropolis Globe, I'll have you know.
Uh-huh. That upstart weekly.
Indeed.
Well, you may stay, but I'm not going to answer any more of your questions, sir.
Yeah, this is, my name is Jimmy. I'm from Fields R Us, and was wondering if you're going to come back and you're going to do this, you're going to have the ceremony in your home state or not.
We thought that we would take it to some place that everybody can get to cheaply, like Des Moines.
Oh, that's a very good place to have a beautiful, beautiful ceremony.
45 seconds.
More of a personal question, sort of a personal interest question. What kind of halogen lamp do you prefer? Argon, krypton, neon? You know, all these lights are really super bright, but you know, which light do you find the brightest sort of halogen lamp?
I really don't go for bright as much as I go for energy efficiency, and LED is my choice.
LED, are you sure it's not krypton?
I'm sure
it would be krypton.
Sure, it's not krypton.
I'm pretty sure that it's krypton. I'm just saying.
This is
it's probably
really
gonna be
soon for me.
krypton.
It's not soon for you, but it's really soon for me.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, this is Stephen from Highlights Magazine. I just
Hi.
want you to say that you're my hero. I was wondering if you need a ring bearer.
Oh, yes.
And that is time. All right, Amy, who were you and why were you holding the press conference?
I am Superman.
That's correct. And
I'm getting married.
that's absolutely correct. One bonus point for the blue team. Now, fans, you need to keep this game in mind as we're going to have a game from the red team and you'll be judging between them for an allocation of points based on your votes. And your votes will matter if you're on the Zoom platform. If you're watching us on the YouTube platform, shout into the chat, give us suggestions in the chat, but we're not able tonight to handle voting from the chat. All right, just letting you know that. All right, let's call the red captain on the field.
Hello.
There's clapping in the chat for you, so I hope you can hear it.
Thank you guys.
You can hear it right in here.
Welcome back.
Awesome. So Captain Betsy, what kind of suggestion would you like for the game you're going to play?
We would like to get, besides money, love, politics, what's something that is hard to do, that's challenging?
Something that's challenging to do.
Yeah. Or just something challenging that doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's something obscure.
Yeah. Okay. We're getting a lot of interesting things in the chat. But we're going to trust that Marianne can make something that works. And what while we're doing this, what game are you planning to play?
We are going to play the brand new game called Dub Club.
Dub Club. Even I didn't know what the name of this was. Awesome. It's the Dub Club. Boom. All right. So what's going to happen? Go prepare your team.
All right.
And let's get a suggestion from Marianne.
So we got from Derek the suggestion of making homemade ice cream.
Making homemade ice cream.
Yes.
It's going to be great. So here's what's going to happen. At the beginning of the scene, one of the players on the red team is going to run a film loop from a public domain movie, and the red team are going to dub the characters on the suggestion of making your own ice cream. So they'll have until the loop finishes, or if I decide it's finished sooner than that, I might stop it, let's be honest. But red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm shutting it myself down, and we're about to get going here. Run it whenever you can.
You see, I just have a feeling that if we could just find some ice.
I want some ice cream. I've always wanted ice cream. I have some in my kitchen, but I want homemade, something that will be delicious on my belly, inside and out. You know, Roger.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's
Hi, stop. I want to tell you more. I like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. I can't decide which flavor. It's so important that you help me decide what it is. Oh,
Somebody say swirl.
I said, and you know what? And paper mache is my favorite.
I was just thinking about ice cream. Have you got a brain freeze lately? Your face will stick that way. It's better in the dark, too. Nobody can see the stupid face you make when your face freezes from the cold.
This is my.
Hello, I'm Mr. Good Humor.
I'm Mr. Swirl.
Like we should meet each other.
Oh, this is Harvey. He's the helper. He's really great.
Harvey Good Humor. That's my name. That's a real name, I promise.
That's a good shoulder you have there. Just the one, though. Other one's bad. See ya.
That's what everyone says.
Mind if I have this? Oh, sticks. Mind if I keep them?
And ice cream. Come get ice cream. I got it right here. All right, excuse me. I'm gonna go into the kitchen. Don't do anything without me.
Say, my stick's on fire. Ever think about selling this for money? Feel my fingers. They're freezing like a good ice cream.
Oh, well, oh, yes, they are. That's very good. Maybe you should help us make the ice cream. Do you have an ice cream maker? I need one.
Well, anybody knows ice cream's best?
You use it and you run it with ice.
As I was saying, ice cream's best when you make it with your hands. You don't need a machine. See ya.
What? I have to see this. Show me this machine of yours.
That's time. Dub Club from the red team. All right, fans, we're going to be kicking off a poll to vote between the Dub Club of the red team and the press conference of the blue team. Both great games. You have to judge on overall entertainment value, total humor content, and best use of your fan suggestions. I'm launching the poll now for our Zoom friends. Vote for red team or blue team. Polls will be open for a few moments. And votes are coming in. Jay Rambo, what do you see?
I see lots of votes coming in. It's neck and neck right now. It is really neck and neck. Lots of votes still coming in. Blue's pulling ahead a little bit.
All right, it's pretty amazing. We're going to keep it open for 10 more seconds for Zoom fans to vote.
The suspense is killing me. Come on.
I know it's very difficult.
It's getting closer.
It
seems to be stabilizing.
All right, it's within the margin of error.
That's true.
All right, and I am going to close the poll at this point. All right, so the results, sharing the results with the public. 37 people voted, and blue team is going to get, we're going to go round up and down, I think. So the blue team will get 6 points, and the red team will get 4 points.
All right. Well, that makes the score now. Blue 12, red 4. Back to you, Pat.
All right. Thank you very much. Now it's my turn. It's the ref challenge round, and I'm going to challenge both teams to a head-to-head game. And I'd like to challenge them to do something that uses this platform. So let's try a Zoom meeting. All right. So the players are going to get ready for that. And what we need from our fan suggestions is some type of company, not a specific company, but a type of company. And then a problem that company might be having. You don't have to do both at the same time. We're probably going to take suggestions from 2 different people. So a bunch of different kinds of companies and a bunch of different kinds of issues. While we're here, and Marianne is going to be sorting through your amazing chat suggestions, just a reminder that while admission to the show is free, we'd sure love some support if possible during these times. You can Venmo some support at any level, Venmo to @PatrickShort4, Or you could go to PayPal, ruth@comedysportz.com. Or if you're fancy with Google Pay, you could go to patrickshort4@gmail.com. Again, that's Venmo, patrickshort4, PayPal, ruth@comedysportz.com, and Google Pay, patrickshort4@gmail.com. Any amount matters to us. That's great. If you're not able to give, but just here to get the laughs, we're here for you on that as well. All right. So, Mary Ann, what suggestion are we going to take for our Zoom meeting?
Well, from Joy, we're going to take a hot air balloon company. And Daniel suggested that they are struggling with not having enough snacks.
Okay, not enough snacks at the Hot Air Balloon Company. All right, let's have the players on the field for Zoom meeting. Uh-oh. All right, players, are you ready?
Yes.
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 Begin.
Hi guys. You guys know me as Benjamin Benson's assistant, and I need to call you all here because he's not available right now, and I need to have a serious discussion about our snacks. All right. And first of all, let me
Carla,
yeah.
Carla, there's something, I just want you to know there's something going on with your video.
I know. All right. My son Kevin was messing around with my computer and I don't know how to change it. I don't know how.
You're a potato.
You're a potato.
Okay, you don't need to remind me, and let's just call it thematic, all right? So let's get
gotta
serious
snap this.
Okay. We have a shortage of snacks. And I need to talk to Jack. Jack, I need to understand what is going on. Jack Bardo. Jack. OMG.
Jack, you're on mute.
You're on mute. Get off of mute.
Hello, Jack.
Hello?
Jack, you have to. Now we can hear
Hello?
you, love. Go ahead.
Now we can hear you.
Okay.
Jack.
You're back on mute.
All right. I mean, this is not. Oh my gosh.
Carla.
Is
I
this
want
better?
to know how
Is
this
this
can
better?
happen.
Is this better?
No, Jack. No, we can't see you. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I don't
I'm
mean to,
gonna,
like,
Kimberly, I'm gonna go to
what?
you, honey, because we're having technical difficulties. Kimberly, please help us
I don't-
out here.
I don't mean to like be rude or anything, but there's a literal child in the chat.
Where? What? Hello? Hello?
What?
Excuse me.
What?
Where is Frank?
Oh, hang on. Hey, Dad, there's some work lady on the computer. Okay, I'll be right there.
This is out of control. All right, guys.
Not gonna get any work done.
What's going on, you guys?
Frank, we had a meeting scheduled at 9.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot. I wound up falling asleep.
All right,
yeah.
we have a serious shortage of snacks. All right.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I got a whole bucket of caramel corn under my desk. I left it there when we all grabbed our stuff. So.
Okay, but that is not enough. That is not. Constance, can you please share with us, what's going on here and how?
Hang on a second. Am I the only one that sees Carla as a potato?
No, she's a
It's
potato.
true. Carla is a potato.
Oh, we covered that? Okay, I'm sorry I missed that. I'm sorry.
Just don't look at me, all right? Just don't look
Okay.
at me.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
kitty.
Oh, a kitty.
Oh,
Kitty.
Oh,
A kitty.
this is out of control.
Can you guys hear me now?
Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yes, Jack. I'm happy to send several extra loads of snacks from Britain, but you won't like any of them.
Sausage? I don't know.
Sausage flavored crisps, yes.
What about just some good old granola bars? I mean, they're everywhere.
Guys, help me, please. I gotta solve this because if I don't, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Okay.
What if we use the hot air from the balloon to pop popcorn?
Oh, I'd totally be down for that.
Okay.
I would totally use that for the hot popcorn.
Oh.
Can I just a sec? What if we like crowdsourced it? Okay, so I could get it trending like we're starving up here or something, and then people can get like slingshots and they can slingshot snacks to us, and we can like sell ad space on the basket. Anything?
Add space on the basket. We should have been doing this all along.
Yeah, we should have it. I don't know, guys.
All right, I'll try to see if we can do something to make the basket bigger. Maybe look for some papasan chairs.
I'll start
Please.
Carla, get a hold of your tots.
What?
Pull yourself together.
I'm trying, okay? This is my first meeting that I'm running for the very first time, so have some sympathy, all right?
Carla,
I do. You're
great.
doing a smashing job. You just have to let go
Carla,
of the
you're doing
potato thing.
great.
Yeah? Yeah, I can talk. It's fine.
All right,
You guys see my other kitty too?
Frank.
You guys see my other cat? Yeah.
My dad said the meeting was over.
I know it's not. It should be, but it's not.
And that's time.
Bye.
Yeah, this meeting's over. All right, fans, you're going to be voting for which team contributed more or perhaps less in our Zoom meeting. Was it blue or red? Relaunching the voting right now. Here we go. So while you're doing this, a couple of things that we can do. Did you know that ComedySportz does private shows? Yes, we tour around, and we can even tour around virtually. So if you have a company that needs to be entertained, if you have a group that needs to be entertained, if you have a family that needs to be entertained, why not contact us? We're available 24/7 now, and we would love to make that happen for you. So keep that in mind. Also, if you work at a company, if you have a company, if you know of a company, if you just want company, we can come and do corporate training using improv, and we can do that virtually as well. So contact us at portlandcomedy.com. Say that with me, portlandcomedy.com. Jay Rambo, how's the voting going?
Well, I'm surprised that, the Cats didn't draw in a little bit more, but it definitely looks like the red team's pulling in the lead.
All right. So get those votes in the next few seconds, ladies and gentlemen, because pretty soon I'm going to have to do what we call ending the poll. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ending the poll right now. All right. And our results, it's a 65-35. I'm going to round up for both teams. So 7 points for the red team and 4 points for the blue team. Jay, what's that make our score?
That makes the score blue 16, red 11. Back to you, Pat.
Thank you very, very much. Also, I'm going to give the red team 1 more point, Jay, for the rudeness in the coin toss to start tonight's match from Dr. Dave.
That makes it 16-12.
All right, fantastic. So we're about to enter our final round, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be saying goodbye after this game and after the final score, but we'll stay around for a little question and answer from the fans for a few moments. And before we go off to do our Saturday night things, wherever we might think we're going. And so hang around. But there are some people we'd like to thank. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to join us this evening. It's been fantastic. And because you're here, you're going to be the first to hear news that, of course, we did play Manchester, UK this afternoon and eked out a small victory against them. Great show, super fun. Next weekend, we'll be playing our deadly rivals at CSZ Seattle on Saturday night. And on the 18th of April, Portland will be taking on Houston, Texas. And it should be just a blast. So look for a lot of inner city action coming up. All right. Let's thank our chat goddess, Marianne Rambo. Let's thank our announcer, Mr. J. Rambo. And we'll thank the teams and talk to them a little bit later. But again, thank you for all of your support, all of your suggestions. Any money you can throw our way would be fantastic. And also, as I like to do in all these shows, I want to spare a moment and some thoughts and prayers for our first line responders, our EMTs, our doctors, our nurses, police and fire, all the people who are at the front line doing what they can for us in this difficult time. Let's spare a thought for them. Cool. Thank you so much. Also, if there's any way for you to support organization we've supported for over 25 years, Oregon Food Bank, find a way. It'd be awesome. Thank you so much for that. All right. The final round tonight, I'd like to call the players on the field. And it's the game of slogans. For the game of slogans, fans, we're going to need, first of all, name brand products. Name brand products. So kind of product and the brand. So fire away. We're getting some already in chat. So keep those coming. What's going to happen here is we're going to have the players step forward one at a time and do advertising slogans for these products that did not make it out of the advertising agency. So it's the stuff that was rejected. If it makes us laugh or we intellectually understand it, a bell will ring, an angel will get its wings, and that team will score 1 point. If it's dull and boring and there's snoring going on in the chat, it might get the old duck call and no points. We'll add up all the points and see if the red team can close this 4-point gap. And also, you've been throwing in a bunch of brands. How about now some states here in the United States and some cities? Because oftentimes states and cities have their own brands and taglines. So let's have some of those. An example of that would be New Hampshire, which has their tag on their license plates called Live Free or Die. And those license plates are, of course, made by state prisoners, so that's hilarious. Not. But there you go. All right, so we're getting all those suggestions. Thank you very, very much. Marianne, are you ready with our first product?
I am ready with our first product. It is from Wendy, and she suggested Oreos.
Oreos. All right, it's Oreos. Players. Amy.
Oreos. Meet me in the middle.
Betsy.
Oreos. Oh, what a good cookie.
Yeah, that's bad. Dr. Dave.
Oreos, the zebra of cookies.
Amanda.
Oreos, the only cookie that makes your family fight about how to eat.
Bill.
Oreo. White frosting for you. The rest is for your dog.
And that's Oreos. Thank you very much. By the way, Bill, you're still called Jack Bardo from the supply chain. Just thought I'd
taken over.
All right, great. Marianne, another product from our fans.
From about everybody in chat, they all want to hear about Charmin.
Charmin. I wonder why that is. Okay, it's Charmin and Brooke.
Charmin. Don't have any?
Amanda.
Charmin, who's laughing now?
Bill.
Charmin. Like our tissue, the CH is soft.
Betsy.
Charmin, 2P or not TP?
Amy.
Charmin, you don't have to be a prince.
Dr. Dave.
Mr. Whipple says, please don't hoard the Charmin.
Bill.
Charmin. Wipe right.
Okay, that one was terrible. By the way, I'm going to come on screen here. And did I say that I forgot to suspend the Groner file? Well, I did. The Groner file is suspended. So any noise you make from here up, fans, whether it's in your homes or on chat, it's going to get the bell. All right, I'm sorry about that. There was some complaining in chat about that, and quite right, I might say. Marianne, back to you. How about a state? A state in the United States?
Absolutely. From Steve, we have Wisconsin.
Oh, thank you very much. Woo! All right, players. Betsy.
Wisconsin, say cheese.
Oh, too real, but I'll still give it a bell. Amy.
Wisconsin, you want to visit or no?
Perfect. Brooke.
Wisconsin. Our milk cows are utterly fantastic.
Ooh. Bill.
Hate the Wisconsin, not the Wisconsinner.
All right, let's go for another state, please.
Sorry, I'm still recovering from that one.
In fact, that gets 2 points, Jay Rambo.
Darren suggested Hawaii.
Hawaii. Dr. Dave.
Coming to Hawaii. Hawaii not.
Wow. And because Hawaii is so nice, that's all the bad stuff we can think about it, I think. Let's go for it. Did you get any cities, Marianne?
I did. I got a number of cities. I'm going to go with Daniel's suggestion of Boise.
Boise, very nice. Boise. Betsy.
Oh, Boise, we're great.
Amy.
Boise, you like rocks?
Is that it? Oh, Amanda, thank you.
Boise. Girlsies welcome too.
Very nice. Bill.
What's the best thing about Boise? Idaho.
Betsy. And that is time. That actually, folks, if you know how to operate Zoom, that took a little talent. I'm saluting Betsy on that one. While Jay is adding up the final score once again, we want to thank you fans so much for joining us. Stay around for a Q&A if you like for a few minutes. And it's been our tremendous pleasure to be here. We'll be back next Saturday at least with Portland versus Seattle, on the 18th with Portland versus Houston. But we may be adding other comedy sports matches and other comedy sports shows as well. Keep an eye on portlandcomedy.com. What's that website? Say it with me. portlandcomedy.com. Okay, great. Now everywhere out in chat and our players, everyone else, let's do a drum roll. Let's hear the final score from Jay Rambo.
Well, the points were flying fast and furious in that last round, but with a final score of 26-25, oh, so close. The winning team is the blue team.
Very close match, and blue wins it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Rambo, let's reintroduce our teams.
From the red team, we had Bill Cernansky, Amanda Camillo, Betsy Green. The blue team, Brooke Chamberlain, Amy Gray, and Dave Russ. In chat was Marianne. I'm Jay, and back to our referee, Patrick.
Thanks so much. Hey, let's bring the players back. Let's do a little Q&A. We're getting some clapping. Good work with the clapping emojis. Thank you very much on that. So first question I'm seeing, we'll go to Marianne for the other ones, but I saw first question. This goes to Brooke. How many cats do you have, Brooke?
I have 4
Wow.
official cats in the house, and I have visitors once in a while.
Oh, I see. I was wondering about the official designation. So a lot of
I
cats.
officially own 4.
Yeah.
And Courtney wants to know what their names are.
Okay, so the black one you saw was Aragorn, the white one was Arwen, and I also have a Smokey and I have a Big T.
Big T.
All rescues.
Hey, good for you. That's awesome. Cool. Thank you, Bill.
Pat, I have a question that's come up by a couple of people in chat, and that is, for people who don't have Venmo or PayPal, is there something else that they can do? I can post the link, but I thought you'd want to talk about it.
Oh,
The special.
Yeah, there's a couple of things. If you don't have Venmo or PayPal or Google Pay, you can go to portlandcomedy.com, and our front page, our special cover page, has a link at the bottom. It's a big blue button that says support CSZ Portland, and you can buy tickets and experiences for the future when we reopen in person, whenever that might be. It's our intention to do that, and your purchasing those things will help us do that. Let's be blunt. So you can buy, there's a 2-ticket package, there's a 4-ticket family package with Judge Wapner's, there's a party pack, and there is an opportunity to play on a team with us. What? It's expensive, but it'll be the experience of a lifetime, guaranteed. So that's at portlandcomedy.com, and I think it's /special.
Yes.
portlandcomedy.com/special. Okay. Thank you, Marianne.
All right. Someone is asking specifically about Dr. Dave, but I think everyone can share what kind of doctor you are, Dr. Dave, and maybe people could share if they do anything else for a living, what they do. If
I am a chiropractor.
I'm a software engineer who would never ever take a screwdriver to the camera on his computer. I can tell you that.
Amanda?
I SpongeBob. I work at a surgery center.
Great. Brooke?
I work at a garden nursery, and I also do personal assistant work for a therapist.
Cool. Amy?
I do this, and I'm an artist. This is a painting that I painted. Whee! And I do puppets sometimes. And I think that's all.
Excellent. Betsy?
I teach and perform and coach improv. And then I'm a caregiver for my mom. That's
Cool.
a job for reals.
For reals. And Jay?
I work for Nike.
Cool. And Marianne?
I do this, and I work for a virtual receptionist company.
Excellent. All right. And I do this. So cool. Another question.
Steve would like to know when we go back to our live shows, are we considering still doing virtual content because he is from another part of the world and can't come here?
It's a great question. The answer to that is probably yes. I think we're discovering that this is a slightly different beast and super fun. And we're early days. We're early days with what we can do. But for instance, the Dub Club game that got played tonight is not something that would be at all easy to do live.
Mhm.
And I thought it worked great. So yeah,
Betsy's tried to be a potato before in shows, and it just doesn't have the same
No,
effect.
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
have the same.
Another thing is a couple weeks ago, while we were still using our arena as a webcast studio, we did our Mystery Science tribute show. And I thought that worked superbly in the webcast situation. I mean, possibly even better than live. So we'll be exploring those kinds of things. Yeah. So what else do we got?
I had someone ask this of Amanda, but I think everyone should answer what your favorite flavor of ice cream is.
I like anything that has chocolate in it that doesn't have nuts in it. So I love a fish food, mostly. I like a chocolate. I'm easy.
Cool. Dr. Dave?
Something vanilla with a chocolate swirl and something crunchy in it, like wavy gravy that Ben and Jerry's used to make. That's what I like.
Jay?
I like all kinds of desserts, so I'll just mash them all up and have pumpkin cheesecake ice cream.
Amy?
Right now, I just want chocolate with coffee in it.
Cool. Brooke?
Oh, I like vanilla with the chocolate hard sauce on it.
Bill?
I like vanilla, any of the kinds with vanilla and peanut butter cups in them. Those are great.
Wow. Cool. Betsy?
It depends on my mood. Right now, if you were to ask me, I'd say the Cherry Garcia. So the vanilla with cherries and chocolate chunk.
Cool. And I like trying lots and lots and lots of different flavors. Like there are sort of the Portland thing is the very wacky flavors, and I like many, many of those. But I want to do a shout out for frozen custard, which is a thing that comes from Wisconsin, but you can get it at Great American Video and Espresso at the corner of King Road and Linwood in Milwaukee, Oregon.
So good.
So,
Or no drive-through.
It's next level.
yeah, and they'll do drive-through things. So look it up, Great American Video and Espresso. And it's one of the very few video stores still remaining. Good luck to them in this, but they do coffee drinks and they do frozen custard and Italian ices and all sorts of ice cream stuff. But the custard is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cool.
Pat, Laura wants to know if you're going to be doing classes in this format. I'm assuming she means in a virtual format.
Oh, thanks for asking, Laurel. The answer is yes. Our April 101 class will be starting on April 13th, and we will be doing it online. As soon as we were unable to gather anymore, we switched our 3 201 classes to online. So we learned for you kind of on their time, and it's gone very, very well. Way, way, way better than I thought it would, as the shows are way better than I thought they could be. But the classes are great, and we'll be offering our 101 and 301 classes beginning in April, and there will be more. Our under 18 and Improv for Families will be coming back at some point as well.
Hey, Pat.
Yes.
We just add there too is that we're doing our minor league. And so we're looking at having those shows so that you can see some of our students that have come up the ranks and now are in minor league and will be performing soon too online. So
Cool.
we're transferring this format.
Awesome. And if anybody in chat has taken classes from us and can give us a thumbs up, that would be super, super helpful, because some other people might be like, well, I don't know. But we know how cool this is and how well it works.
All right, and I think I've got one to end on. The question that I saw earlier was, how do you warm up or prepare for a match?
Great. I'm going to throw that to somebody. Raise your hand if you've got, if you want to start in on this. Betsy.
Warming up starts with just connecting with one another to just check in and see how everybody's doing. And then quite often it depends on the types of games that we're kind of mapping out. So we will warm up with exercises, because there's thousands of different types of warm-ups. So to get us connected, that's one of the ways that we warm up.
Cool. Dr. Dave?
Well, I was going to say the best way to warm up is to get each other laughing silly, and ideally holding our sides and wiping tears from the corners of our eyes, laughing right before the show, which happens like a lot. And that usually gets us out there with a big punch and a lot of energy, and makes for a really good show.
Cool. Awesome. Bill?
And so, yeah, we do some that are just for fun, and we do some that also stretch our brains. Maybe they're hard to do, and so that makes the rest of the show seem easier by comparison.
Sure. I will say that a lot of the warm up that we're doing in this format right now is still working on tech and mastering the format, and I hope it helps. I'd love to get back to warming up, just each other for 15 minutes before it, and we'll get there. We're working on it.
Oh.
Beep, beep, beep,
beep, beep. Marianne?
I think that was a good one to end on.
Cool. Thank you so much. Folks, we're going to call an end to this. The slide will be up for a few moments with the Venmo and other information. And again, if you'd rather just go buy tickets or something like that, or our futures as we're calling them, it's portlandcomedy.com/special. Thank you so much. We'll be releasing the Zoom codes for Seattle in an email probably late Thursday or early Friday of next week. Cool. We'll see you then. Thank you so much.
Bye.